on my heart by God to make this video. Now, I made this video once before with my Halloween costume on a couple of days ago, but I decided to re-record so that you guys can take this video very seriously, okay? So, I live in Orlando, Florida, and I live about 5 minutes from UCF, which is University of Central Florida. And they have this city bus for the students, and in big bold letters it said, "Let's be clear." Now that struck out to me because you need to be clear about what you ask God for. Whatever you ask God for, whatever you're praying for, whatever you're hoping for, it shall come to pass. Now, He loves you, so He will do what you're begging Him or what you're asking Him for. So make sure that whatever you're asking for, it is necessary. Make sure that you're being careful about what you're asking the Lord for, because He loves you and He wants to give us what we want. In the Bible, you need to go read it. There was a man who wandered. There was a group of people who wandered for 40 years. Something was supposed to take 11 months, and it took 40 years. Things don't have to take as long as they have to, and things don't have to happen. A lot of things that we hope for and that we pray for is not really for us. We may pray for it to happen too soon, and it's supposed to happen at a different time. Make sure you're asking Him to do what He needs to do on His time. Make sure you're asking Him to have His way in all His ways and not our ways. To remove us from ourselves and to have His way. Tell Him to ask Him to lead our paths so that we don't create sin trying to handle things on our own and asking for things that we want. Ask Him, what do you want for me today? What do you want me to do today? Ask Him to order your steps in His word. Not our will, but His will be done. Be clear about what you're asking the Lord. There's been plenty of times where, before I knew better, when I've asked God for certain things, when I begged God for certain things, and He did it for me. And after I already got it, I realized that I was begging out of turn. It wasn't for me. It may have been for me, but I did it out of turn. I may have got it before I was supposed to, or I may have got it too late because I was so busy begging for something else. He will do what you ask. So make sure whatever you're asking for, it makes sense. Be careful what you ask the Lord for, because He loves us and He will do it for us. Have a great Wednesday.